Good afternoon, Kelowna. I'm sitting down here with Kelsey from TELUS, a TELUS Community Ambassador.
Yes, thanks for having
McCallen,
me.
right?
Kelsey McCallen, yes.
There you go. Maybe tell us a little bit about what you're doing and what you're trying to highlight here.
Absolutely. So thank you for having me and giving us this platform to showcase the fantastic work with TELUS and the community ambassadors. We're just here to kind of celebrate the incredible work that TELUS has done in the Kelowna community, especially this year in 2023, sorry.
There you go.
There we are. And I just wanted to share the fantastic work of our volunteers, our team members, and our retirees, and just the impact that we've had across Kelowna this year.
TELUS Community Ambassadors have been around for quite a while.
Yes, we've been around for 100 years under many different names.
And a lot of retirees still participate in the program too,
absolutely.
Right? So,
it's actually one of my favorite parts about that program is that we're team members and retirees who have all worked at TELUS at some point. One of the closest retirees that I work with often on a daily basis has actually been retired for over 20 years and is still giving their time back to TELUS. So it's really incredible to see.
So what's so exciting this year?
This year, we've had a kind of whirlwind year. As we all know, the wildfires were a really big impact to our community. So lots of support that way. We had retirees and team members supporting at the evacuation centers, and then dispatched disaster kits to people who were evacuated, which were kind of kits that had all of the things you might need: a power bank, a first aid kit, pen and paper, like some of the simple things that you might need when you're displaced from your home. And then a food drive, lots of donations to Mamas for Mamas, some backpacks filled with school supplies, and helped out that way during the wildfire season, along with countless hours from our volunteers. And this year, of course, as we head into the holiday season, a ton of giving back, really looking to support the food bank and local low-income seniors across the Okanagan, actually, not just here in Kelowna.
So do the TELUS Community Ambassadors, do they go to events or do they create their own events? Or
Yes, we do a bit of both. We often have organizations here in Kelowna reach out to us who are looking for volunteers for events, whether it's registration or parking support or whatever it might be. So we support events that are going on in town, and then mainly during TELUS Days of Giving, which is in May of each year, we kind of look for our own opportunities to volunteer throughout the community, whether it's a road cleanup or clothing drive or food drive, whatever it might be. So we're really all around here to support however we can, whether that's organizations or on our own.
well, what's going on in the world with inflation and all that, and then plus our wildfires, and I imagine the need is greater than ever this year.
It's quite heartbreaking to see what's been going on, but this year our focus is really around food insecurity. When I look at our Kelowna Club, our TELUS Community Ambassadors Club here in the Okanagan, sorry, not just in Kelowna, really trying to focus in on the programs that we support around food insecurity. So for Christmas this year, we're supporting 40 low-income seniors with a gift card and a few little goodies to help them out during the holiday season. We just did a food drive at one of our events yesterday to collect some food for the food bank. And then about 2 weeks ago, we worked with the Central Okanagan Food Bank to pack some Christmas hampers. And that was an insane amount of work. There's 8,000 hampers being created this year, which is an unprecedented amount. And just being part of
I think people would be surprised, the people that are actually accessing the food bank.
Yeah.
It's not what most people think. So
very different from what we've seen historically in the past.
Definitely a lot of need out there, right? So how many community ambassadors are there?
Across Canada or in
well, I mean, in the area, I guess. I know there's lots across Canada because TELUS has a lot of employees.
Absolutely.
Right?
So across Canada, I believe we have 5,000. Wow. Don't quote me on my numbers, but close to 5,000 TELUS Community Ambassadors across Canada, spread across 23 different clubs. Right. And then here in the Okanagan, we have about 500 ambassadors, and that's from Osoyoos all the way up to Salmon Arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you and that's past employees plus current employees or whatever?
It is. So here in the Okanagan, we have kind of a different makeup than other parts of the country. Out east, where TELUS hasn't been around as long, it's a lot of team members that make up those ambassador clubs. And then here in British Columbia and Alberta, where we had, BC Tel and OK Tel back in the day, we have people who have been around longer and now part of TELUS in the community ambassadors, and we have probably about a 90% of our ambassadors here in the Okanagan are retirees, and then 10% are our team members or active employees.
And TELUS is more than a telephone company or a cellular company. It's actually an international company, right? It has businesses all around the world. They're in agriculture, security, TELUS Health.
Yes, I'm actually part of TELUS Health.
There you go.
We
I've used
telecom.
TELUS Health before.
Have you? Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's fantastic.
So I mean, they're a large company, one of Canada's giants, I guess, and
sure are.
with lots of I guess divisions in many different places. And do all of the TELUS employees kind of participate like internationally in something similar, or is this just unique to Canada?
Yeah, so the TELUS Community Ambassadors program actually just launched globally. We just started 2 clubs in North Carolina as part of our TELUS Agriculture and Consumer Goods team. Otherwise, TELUS as a whole does quite a bit of social purpose work across the globe. I was actually honored to be part of a trip down to Guatemala back in 2018 where we were able to build a school there. Wow. So there's a ton of work that TELUS and TELUS International do all across the globe, but the TELUS Community Ambassadors here has really just been in Canada, and then just back in October launched in North Carolina.
So how can people, I guess, help or donate or help the TELUS cause, or what the causes that you guys are connected to?
Sure. Yeah. So we're always looking, this year our goal is to donate 1.5 million hours of time across TELUS, our retirees, team members, ambassadors, and our customers. And you can kind of get involved as a customer if you're looking to support TELUS and the TELUS Friendly Future Foundation. One of the best ways to do that is, of course, you can make a donation to the Friendly Future Foundation, but everyone knows and loves our TELUS critters. And so you can go onto our TELUS website, and we actually have opened up a new merchandise shop where all of the proceeds go back to the TELUS Friendly Future Foundation. So that's one great way to support. Buy a fuzzy critter. They make a great stocking stuffer. A lot of other fun stuff on there. And then really, we're here to kind of just spread the message of giving back just within your community in general. So like I said, food insecurity is kind of the number one across the nation, it feels like right now. So whether that's giving back to your food bank, if you don't have the means to give back time or give back money or goods, then donate your time. Like I said, we were building those hampers, and it took us, we had about 10 of us for 2 hours, and we only accomplished 160 hampers, and they need 8,000 hampers done this year. So you think about the sheer amount of man hours that are needed to put these together. So there's so many ways to give back.
Yeah, TELUS has been involved in community for a long time, and even in Calgary, it has some big properties there too. That
TELUS Sky,
TELUS Sky, which is, but they also have that science center, TELUS.
Yeah, the TELUS World of Science.
Yeah, so that's a great place for children.
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
to go and learn all about
and
science.
And in Vancouver as well, we have another.
No, TELUS is a big company, right? And TELUS Sky is a cool tower. I've done some work in there. It's amazing.
I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the pictures.
It's kind of like when you look at it from afar, it looks like, how did they do that, right? Because it's kind of like a Jenga building. It looks like it's put together with blocks.
Really interesting. I can't wait to get there and see it one day.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. Is there any message you want to leave with the community or anything?
We're always just looking for support and giving back and wanting to encourage others to. Like I said, if you wanted to get involved and kind of support the TELUS Friendly Future Foundation and our causes, please check out our website. And like I said, there's options to purchase some merchandise to support our foundations, but really just wanting to bring awareness to all of the good that we can provide to our community here.
That website, is that the TELUS website?
I would go to TELUS.com. I believe there's a special link that's
because there's a lot of stuff going on that website.
Yeah, it's our top campaign right now, so I think it should be pretty front and center. Yeah,
good.
And just find a way to get involved and hoping to inspire some people in that way. Our community really needs it.
Well, thank you, Kelsey, for coming in today.
Thanks so much for having me. Great.
And thank you, Kelowna. We'll see you at 4 o'clock for the news.
Thanks.